Every one of you guys, as above, so below, my day of power. I want to say salutations to many of you guys that are on and that come to my platform. My platform here, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. And on my platform, I teach universal laws. I do not teach my particular practice because I want to be able to share information, whether you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, or Congo, whether you're a mystic or Ajay, whether you are a Kabbalist, whether you're a Christian or whether you're an atheist. A lot of the things that I teach on my platform are applicable to each and every one of us, especially if you want to practice real magic. If you understand frequency, vibration, and energy, this is the live for you. What's up there, my tree Rhonda, my Aries in the house, Shamari from Chi-Town, Chicago. Thank you so much for being with us on this day of power of Apostle Eli. I want to say to many of you guys that this is an opportunity for you to grow and for you to magnify what God is doing in your life. Thank you so much. What's up, Boaz? That's my Pisces. What's up, Miss Williams? Aries from Chicago. We got two from Chicago. Then I got my baby Scorpio, and then I got Karen O'Brien. All right, there, Karen O'Brien. What's up there? I'm drinking tea, y'all. Normally, Minister Mario make my tea. Now I got to do it myself. Now I'm all pissed off again. But much love to each and every one of you guys. If this is your first time in my live, I want to say my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. and I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. I also, on my platform, I want to say to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for those comments, those shares, and those likes. I read a lot of those comments. I share those comments. They help a lot of different people that don't know me, have not ever worked with me, and this is an opportunity for people to actually embark on them. Now, I also want to say this before we get started on today. My lives ain't for the cheering. My lives are for grown adult people, okay? Even if you got adult supervision, it might not still be the live for you. But I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for your continued support, for those cash apps, for those Zales. However you support me, whether through my website or just sending love offerings, a brother appreciate you. I understand. Much love to each and every one of you guys that take your spiritual practice here. What's up, love? How you doing? Mama Susan Gemini in the house. How you doing? I want to say to many of you guys, I'm going to be sharing stuff and periodically allowing you to look behind the veil so you guys have a more realistic outlook. Now, what's up, Jelly Sweets, my Gemini? So I want to say this. If you are truly practicing magic, what I say resonates. If you are truly disciplined and are actually striving to be more profound in your spiritual practice and taking your spirituality more seriously, you're going to embrace what I'm talking about, because what I teach here is universal. Does not matter whether you're an E5, Voodoo, or Santeria, whether you're initiated or uninitiated, whether you got money or don't got money. What's up there, Monique 444? Just a heads up. I heard the cash app is acting up. Oh, well, not mine. Send me some money, I'll tell you. Praise God. I got my Oshun on today. Oshun is also a mother that is a part of my practice, and she also crowned me as well. So, you know, hey, I'm showing y'all the fashion sense. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm actually going to put that on my website or not. Now, I want to say some things. Listen, I don't have time. 50 years old, I don't have time to throw off on people, but I tell the truth. I tell it to help people, so those that want to apply. What's up, Boss Braid? They apply. If not, is their business. The purpose of me telling you I'm a Sagittarius, because I believe in freedom. The purpose of me telling you that my moon is in Aries, that I'm confrontational. Huh? And the reason why I tell you about my rising sign being Pisces is that I know no bounds, okay? So I'm just here to tell you. Thank you so much there, William. Thank you so much. What's up, Brother Johnny, our daddy of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated? Now, this is going to be a serious live. They all are. I do have a sense of humor sometimes about how I display things. Now, if you are truly trying to learn spirituality, what's up there? Oh, snap. The real Madam Oshun. Yes, baby. Yes. I'm doing it. I'm Madam Adcar. Yeah, am I doing it? Am I handling business? What's up, Natasha Foster? All right, yes. I have two Oshuns. I inherited Minister Mario, son of Ochosis, Oshun. And I have my own Oshun, so Oshun is my mother as well. Now, I'm going to talk about something. Now, this going to hit home. This going to hit home and it's going to hit hard. So, I ain't trying to offend nobody, but the truth offends all by itself. Especially if you're Sagittarius, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So, my Medifun, oh yeah, yes. Now, I want to say this. The subject tonight, to all the grown people, I'm talking about all the grown people, you trim your own beards, your own whiskers, you handle business. This is grown up live. Okay? Sometimes it's who you know. That's the message tonight. I'm going to be coming from Luke, the 7th chapter, 19 through 24th verse. Now listen, Linda. It's going to hit, but it's going to quit. It says, chapter 7, Luke, verse 19. And it said, John calling unto two of his disciples sent them to Jesus or Yahshua. And then it says, saying, art thou he that should come, or look we for another? This is John the Baptist. What's up, Sister Jackie? John the Baptist talking to his disciples to tell Jesus this message. Verse 20 says, and when the men were come unto him, they said, John the Baptist has sent us unto thee, saying, art thou he that should come, or shall we look for another? Verse 21 says, and in that same hour he cured many of their infirmities or weaknesses or sicknesses and plagues and of evil spirits, and many that were blind have gained sight. Verse 22, listen to me, Linda, now. Jesus answering said unto them, go your way and tell John what things ye have seen and heard, how that the blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are that rise, and the poor, to the poor the gospel is preached. Now, and blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. Now, what does this have to do with? It don't matter if it's, long as you send it, I'll get it. One way or the other. Okay? You can always tell me. Listen. I'm old school. I'm going to say this again to all of y'all. I did not grow up on social media when it comes to conjure. I did not grow up watching videos when it comes to conjure. I didn't grow up reading books like that. I learned from the practitioner. I learned from the business owner. Let me say it like that, because y'all don't care for the word practitioner. I did not come up learning about magic through social media. A lot of y'all, it is good that you have some authentic practitioners out here or spiritualists out here that are sharing real information, but there's only so much that they can share. I don't care how good they are, how honest they are, because at the end of the day, that is for those that are initiated, those that are serving up under their tutelage, or they're part of their elay, their covenant. Nobody out here in these spiritual streets is going to divulge that type of information unless you are, they have a vested interest in you knowing what you want to know. Now, let me say this. Here is Yahshua. John the Baptist is saying, are you the Messiah? This is the title. Are you the one, or should we look for another with the title? I wrote down here, titles do not equate power, authority, or manifestation. We need spiritualists out here that respond to people talking about them or making remarks. Are you real? We need to respond like Yahshua responded. He said the blind eyes are being opened. See, I don't want to say I'm a Tata. I don't want to say I'm a Hugon. I don't want to say I'm a Voodoo Assan. I don't want to say I'm a Palera. I don't want to say that I'm an apostle, a prophet, a pastor T, because the title don't mean nothing if there's no manifestation. Are y'all hearing me? In this life, there are so many people that are out here trying to get initiated for a title. They do it in the church. You want to be a deacon. You want to be a deaconess. You want to be an apostle. You want to be a Tata. You want to be this. You want to be that. Because somewhere, somehow, you think that title makes you the man or the woman. Let me explain something. You can be the police officer and still wear the ass whooping. Your title does not mean anything when it comes down to real magic, okay? I need y'all to my lies are for grown people. It is good, sir and ma'am, to know who you are, but your title does not constitute or equate that you actually can perform the signs, the wonders, the miracles of that said title or operate. It don't mean that. And the reason why I'm talking about this, because I've had people, and I'm going to talk, let me say, people tell the people that don't know better. Now, I had a situation in my church. Minister Mario was with me. Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. He wasn't crowned at the time. And some of the members had left the church and they went and got this other godmother. But because of their connection to Minister Mario, they were calling Minister Mario and put their new godmother on the phone, and she began to tell him about who she was and how she was connected to all the way back. Her lineage goes all the way back to Africa. Now, to those that do not know Chief Apostle Samuel Jr., I come from 34 Coast. Nobody gives a damn about your title or who you talking about, huh? I remember a young lady coming over there and coming from my sister. My mom ended up coming outside the door. My mom's a Virgo. To those that know, I was raised by a Virgo, so I want you to understand where my mentality come from. So the girl comes out there to confront my sister about her husband. So the girl begins to say to my sister, you ain't heard about me? That's she talking to my sister. My mom standing out there. My mom gets in front of my sister. Oh, we heard about you. We heard about you deep throat this person and that. See, a lot of times, some of y'all done been raised up that making a lot of noise equates that you have the authority to back up what you talking. I wasn't raised like that. Now, my grandma was loud. I'm loud. But I believe that you do not write no check that your ass cannot catch. Okay? What the response that Yahshua gave to John. Now remember, John is the same one that baptized him and witnessed that the Spirit came down upon him and sat upon him as a dove. And the sky opened and said, this is my beloved. See, just because people experience your magic, just because people experience a certain manifestation, that does not mean that they actually believe that you are coming here to do the destiny that God has called you to be. I need grown people to understand that your title does not justify or gives you some type of advantage where people are going to believe you just because you say you something. So what happened was, as she began to, now y'all got to remember, Mr. Mario didn't grow up like I grew up. Minister Mario learned about magic through coming to Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. So he's not accustomed to this type of behavior. But those that are raised up in the church, we know that there are prophets and apostles and evangelists come there talking about who they are. Baby, you're going to have to back that up. You understand? You can't just tell me you a prophet and you a guru. I give no damns about that. You understand? You got to bring it, baby. I come from the school, huh? You got to bring it, huh? You can't just be out here talking about who you are. I don't care nothing about what you did in Africa. I don't care nothing about what you did in New Zealand. I don't care how many squirrels, nuts you bust. I don't care nothing about that. You gonna have to do that with a chief apostle either. So what happened was, when I found out that she had been on the phone with Minister Mario, I said, you don't have to be scared of her, huh? Because I know the game, huh? So I said, she gonna call back. I said, I want to talk to her. Huh? See, the thing about, that's why I said in my onset, titles don't mean nothing. And people that want to provoke fear in you by putting labels on their name, because I don't need you to fear my title. It's the works, baby. I don't need you to fear my initiation. It's the works, baby. I don't need you to fear that I would dip in the river Jordan. That don't mean nothing. What means something, he said, these signs shall follow him or her that believe. Now, if you believe in the Orishas, the Loas, the Nkisi, the Mpungos, sir, man, your ancestors, then my point to you at that point, they need to manifest for you. Because I'm not concerned about what you're selling. That ain't that my thing. So when she called back, I ended up telling her, she was talking all the time about she gonna shut my church down. I'm gonna lose this, and she don't want to take my members from my church. I mean, she just going in. After a while, I probably say, okay. Because I don't, over the phone, people can talk all, just like over the internet, they get all big and bad. So she called me, she said, will you meet with me? I said, absolutely. When I went there to meet with her, it was not about me. It was about showing Mario who he following. Because a lot of times people will get you in certain mode, because when you don't know, you don't know. So it's an opportune time for me to display who I am, in front of this hope. So when I get there to the house where the people that brought her, all of a sudden now she wants to apologize for her behavior, and she wants to ask me for forgiveness. And in the midst of asking me forgiveness, she begins to tell on the people that brought her there. She began to tell me about what she said. I didn't even know you existed. They the one that were telling me this and that about you. So now that you see what's really walking with me, now you want to flip the script. And I want to Minister Mario, see, if you're going to follow me, you got to follow me by the works that I manifest. It ain't my title. My son, my eldest son is on here. See, I've been speaking to the elements before I became chief apostle, before I got initiated, before I got crowned. See, some of y'all out here, you want people to be afraid of your titles. When I tell you that I moved spiritually on that situation, because one thing I don't do, you're not going to strike fear in the heart of nobody that follow me behind your title. Are y'all hearing me? Because there are people out here will tell you, oh, I came out of Africa. Let me tell you something. I got a spiritual sister that actually does work in Haiti. You got some Haitians in America that'll scare some of you up, but they will never go back to Haiti and tell nobody that they do conjure, that they do voodoo. Because they know in Haiti, you play games like that, they will kill you. See, there are certain people that they operate in real magic and do real conjure, that as long as you're in America, you can hide behind your title. But there are places out here in these spiritual community and spiritual street, they don't give no damns. They don't care who your mama is. They don't care who your daddy is. They don't care how long you've been in root work. They don't care how long you've been in Sanse. They don't care how long you've been in Sansanisa. They don't care how long you've been crowned. You got to back that shiggity up. You understand? And some of y'all don't understand. I come from them streets. Did you hear me? See, my point was tonight, it wasn't about what Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, knew. It was about who he knew. And because I am the leader, I am the chief of these mother-sucking Indians, I'm not going to allow nobody with no said title, no said experience, to come into my house or mess with a member of mine and try to put fear in their heart as though I can't back up the shiggity I talk about. You understand? I'm not with them games, y'all. Because you're trying to impress somebody because you can initiate and give some beads. Because that's why they left my church. Because I wasn't crowned, so I can't give them no beads. I can give you signs, I can give you wonders, I can give you miracles, I can give you healings, I can give you deliverance, but I can't give you no freaking beads. Let me tell y'all something. People will leave relationships spiritually and naturally for some of the most craziest things. You could be getting all the dick you want in your life and you will still leave out that relationship looking for another. Yes, you will. You will look for another. It don't matter how good of a woman you are, how good of a man you are, how good of a seer you are, know how good of a pipe layer. They will still walk off looking for another because they think it's in the title. Gucci draw don't mean that he gonna lay pipe. You understand, baby? You can find you a Negro with some Fruit of the Loom with holes in them and will tear your back out. I call myself the predator because I'm here to take away your spine. You understand? And when I get through, baby, your spine will be on the wall. It will be a trophy of my accomplishments. You understand? I don't need your testimony. I got your spine. I don't need your amen. I got your spine. I don't need you going around telling nobody who I am and what I think. I got your spine. Yes, I do. I done skint your line. Yes, sir. She had the nerve, the audacity, the brotherly to come in and try to provoke fear in one of my members. I don't play that. Yes, I got to get the spine. Yes, sir. On the spine. Yes, sir. Spine, sir. Y'all seen on Predator? Huh? That's how they knew. They said, who? I took the spine. Because you can lie, but how you gonna lie when I got your spine, huh? How you gonna tell me I got the vert? I do what I want to do. I praise God. You wish you could do what I do, huh? I got on Oshun because I'm operating in the 5 senses. You understand? On my day of power, I'm operating in the 5 senses. I ain't just come here with common sense. I'm coming here with all my senses. Sense of touch, the sense of taste. I got to be able to figure out what is going on in your mind that you're allowing somebody to dupe you with a title when there's no evidence. She made all kind of threats, all kind of claims. I was ready to meet her head to head. Yes, I did. And she did apologize. And she asked me to forgive. And she proceeded to tell on the people that brought him. I wasn't going to let her strike fear in the heart of someone following me. Because I don't care nothing about your title, your lineage, your initiation, your degree, or your connection. Some of y'all don't understand something. If you ain't got the power to fuck with me, I don't care. I don't care if you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Mystic, Ajay, Eastern Star. All that don't mean nothing to Chief Apostle Samuel if you ain't got the power to handle me. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. It's nothing complicated about real magic. In science, whoever has the strongest energy has the influence in the room. So if you are not more anointed than me, I don't care what you prophesy against me. I don't care what you speak against me. I don't care where you bury me. You got to bring that shiggity. And in these days and time, people are more concerned about titles and talking about all that, because all that sound good until it's time for manifestation. You could be doing root work for 25 years. Is you good at root work? You can be on your job. Don't mean that you ever been the employee of the year. See, people that really do this, they're going to ask questions some of y'all just not going to ask. Some man gonna tell my son about he gonna take him to Jamaica. For what? I don't care if you practice OB. I will put some on your OB ass. OB that. Some of y'all don't understand about universal laws. And then what gets me with our people is the people that you should show reverence to, the people you should show honor to. You don't do that. You don't do that, because that don't mean nothing. So you quite what? Son of your, oh yeah. Huh? Just think, like I ask questions to people. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you knew. And I told him, I said, I don't need you. I'm going to show you, because you need to learn. Because people go to, because sometimes when you dealing with babes and people learning in this practice and people throwing out all kind of terminology, some people can make you think they really know some shiggity by the way they talk. Some people can make you think they know something by calling out certain verbiage. And when I say verbiage, I'm talking about certain language. They might say El Shaddai, the Elohim. That don't mean they know how to harness that energy. They don't mean they know how to summon that energy. That don't mean they know how to direct that energy. That don't mean that You got some people out here speaking in tongue and ain't got a lick of power. You got some people right now, they're in voodoo and they hungry and thirsty as hell, dusty. You got people in Ifa hungry and thirsty and dirty as hell. You got people that are in conjure, they're hungry and thirsty as hell. You don't practice no ATR and you are atheist and you got more going on in your life than they do. Let me explain something to you. Manifest before you talk to me about what your title is. You got people that got all kind of degrees on the wall and ain't help nobody. I'd rather somebody call me the root doctor than me to have a doctor degree on the wall and can't help nobody. Did you hear me? I'd rather them call me the witch doctor, because of my manifestation, than somebody for me to have a degree calling me a doctor and I can't do nothing for nobody but talk about it. It ain't what you know sometimes. Because when you growing out in these spiritual streets, some of y'all can't get no victory because you don't know and you don't know the right people. It's just that Minister Mario, son of Achosi, was not a sellout. He wasn't a backstabber. And when he found himself in waters over his head, he knew how to come to his leader. I got this. I said, what she said? See, if some of y'all was really loyal to certain people, we wouldn't mind standing up for you. But some of y'all some switch out and switch in mother suckers. Here is Yahshua in a situation, in a circumstance. Already been to the baptism of John. Now you asking me about who I am when I'm out here doing the very work. You're asking me, am I the one? And I'm out here doing what the one do. See, I make whatever I get into, I make it count. Because I realize it's not the crowning that makes the man, it's the man that makes the crowning. I realize that it's not my Pati Pimba that gets the job done. It's me. I understand that it's not the candle, it's me. I understand it's not the root, it's me. I understand that it's not the Ngunga, it's me. I'm the goddamn Moreto. You understand? I'm the conjurer. I'm the mystic and I am the Ajay. I am the beginning and I am the end. Do you understand me? It ain't what you know, it's who you know. You understand? So keep on running out here behind people that impress you with labels. And you're going to miss what God got for you. You're going to walk off from what's good for you. But running behind a title, running behind somebody that sounds like they got something, instead of looking for the man or the woman that is manifesting their office. I don't give no damns about you being a priest if you ain't doing the work of a priest. I gives no damns about you being a voodoo or something if you're not manifesting. It means nothing to me. And if you are manifesting, if you don't have the measure, if you don't have the capacity of beyond what I have, I still gives no damn. I don't care if you got 5,000 ancestors walking with you. I'm going to take my 3 egoons and mud stump you and them 5,000 ancestors ass into the ether. You understand? I'm going to put y'all into bondage. You hear what I say? I gives no damns about how many spirits you can call. Because if they ain't walking with you and they ain't strong enough, we going to whoop y'all ass. It's just that simple. And I tip my hat to that. I don't care nothing about all that. You the one. Because this ain't your life. You out here jaw-jacking. You out here trying to impress people. You out here trying to make people think you are a lot deeper than what you really are. But somebody gonna call and pull your ticket. And the reason why Minister Mario wasn't shamed in the situation because he never was walking out here talking about what he was. He wasn't putting titles on his name. Too many of y'all out here, running out here. I said, at least now he know that the people told him about they were crowned and they were this and that. Now he see they ain't got shit. And you're hearing that from the chief apostle, the pastor. I told him that. All that big talk, no act. If you got so much, why you needed my help? How is it that if you got so much and the Spirit speaking to you so strong and so precise, so indefinite, so specific. Then why you walking in any form of confusion? Huh? I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're a Yami. Sir and ma'am, I don't care nothing about that. What I care about is that when people out here manifesting their office, and then some of y'all have the nerve, the abruptry, the unmitigated gall to be out here, call yourself disrespecting people that are actually doing the work behind somebody. I'm not walking out here and talking about how good God is because I got some beads on. That is not what I have ever taught. That's not what I would ever teach. I can teach you to respect people. Let me tell you something. Just like you got people in your family that carry the title as an uncle that don't act like an uncle. You got people out here carry the titles as aunties and mamas and that do not operate in the capacity. You got some people out there ain't never had a child in the world and she more mother than people that walk around here as a mother. You understand? I don't care. I look at the works. That's my concern. Let me explain something to y'all. What's going on in social media land is we can crop, we can use filters, we can use certain languages, we can build up courage behind false names and identities, and so therefore it blurs the real McCoy sometimes. Because y'all got to remember, in real life, everything that shine ain't gold. And everything dull don't mean it ain't real gold. Because a lot of times we're so busy trying to make to flag somebody's attention till we go beyond the call of duty. At the end of the day, sir and ma'am, as long as you're doing your works, that's what matters. Let me see if the Cash App working again. I don't think it's working. It ain't working. Nope, it is not working. Don't mean you can't send it later. Let me tell you. Let me say this. If you are a true Tata, Mambo, Hugon leader, I got you, Darius. Leader in these spiritual streets. Reversal. You should care. You should care that if somebody is trying to belittle members or people in your, you say two triple threat? Okay. Stop gossip. I'm going to say it like this. And read it for Pisces. I'm going to say it like this. Mother Susan does not ever have to practice voodoo. But she knows somebody that do. Some of y'all are so concerned about trying to get involved into the ATR that you're not doing your personal work and your personal development. You don't want to get out here and put on titles that you cannot fit, because you're going to mess around, run across somebody that really got and really went through the process and really can function in their particular gifts, and they really understand their ancestors and their mortals and their spellcraft and whatever it is that allows them to be whoever it is that they are. You're going to find yourself in a bad situation. You're going to find yourself in a bad situation. These people out here, let me tell y'all something. In the age of Aquarius, people have the ability to crop and make themselves look like something they are not. They can make you look like a red bone when you far from being a red bone. When it comes down to spirituality, y'all, it's about energy, frequency, and vibration. It's about that work. It's about that conjure. And that's what let me know that some of y'all ain't never really been with a spiritual worker, because If you understood how things work, then you would not be looking for everything to happen overnight. You would understand the cycles and the process. You would understand the development. It's like getting in a relationship with somebody that ain't really never paid bills. They ain't never really ran a household. It causes all kind of stuff. I don't know. Well, whoever these people coming in my live, thank you so much for helping my algorithm. I appreciate you. I know that wasn't your intention to help me, but I appreciate you helping me anyway. Any comments that are on my videos actually help me, and they push my videos. So thank you so very much. No weapon. People become a footstool and don't even know it. I say this to many of you guys. Unless you are truly trying to learn real magic up on the real tutelage. Oh, you want to read into Keish? Okay. I don't necessarily like y'all using that the website to do that, because it sends to the PayPal, and PayPal deducts if you just got to do it, that's fine, but PayPal takes out too much. So I don't necessarily get it. When you go through Cash App, I get. All right. Let me first do reversal for Darius. Don't let it be about your title, baby. And stop going around trying to scare people up behind your titles. Because now you're dishonoring the tradition. You're dishonoring the tradition. Because it's about the man and woman that has the assignment. Two triple threat. Darius. And then, okay, hon, that's fine. You want an incense? Post the incense burns. It says that Cash App is not working, darling, and you know that is not my fear. If it was a piece of tail or something, I could fix it. But other than that, I can't fix it. But post up here, I write it down. Y'all, my people are very faithful to me and true to me, so I ain't worried about nobody stiffing me. Keish, right? Just post what you want me to do, and then I got let's stop gossip, protection. I couldn't even go. I had to go to another bank. I have a black bank that I bank with, that I send my UPS check to, and then couldn't even get no money out of my account through my card because something happened with the card. That ticked me off. I keep sitting down on my cards because they be in my wallet. Oh, stop gossip. Okay. All right. Love, money. Yeah, might as well. Since TikTok is not, Cash App is not working. If you got my number, you can Zelle it to me. Money, better business. All right, Keish. Guardian. I'm getting over a cold. I've been working my behind off. Okay. Then we got for Keish. So I got reading for Pisces and Scorpio. So Keish is love. Love. Let me like this. Love, money. Better Business. And then we got Mental Clarity. My Baby Scorpio. Hope my alarm don't go off. Smoke Detector and Guardian. I burnt that other stuff for y'all. It's that beep, 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 beep. I said, shut your ass up, we trying to get paid. Hey, anybody y'all got Lakeisha, my Gemini. I got you, Lakeisha. Hey, any of y'all, I don't know if y'all did this. I must have said something. Have y'all ever cussed out? I have Alexa. My Gemini, she bought me Alexa thing. So that sometimes Alexa don't hear what you be saying, and I end up cussing out Alexa. I was in a mood. But if y'all got Siri or Google, whatever, have y'all ever got mad with them automated voice device when they get them? I like turn on it. I like this. I did it. Yes, babe. I had went off on Alexa. She had ticked me off. Jesus. Oh. I said, not on my day of power. I ain't gonna let you do it to me. All right, I got, make sure I got this right. I got a reading for Darius, Pisces. I got a reading for Keish, Scorpio. And then I got a reading for Lakeisha, Gemini. Think I got it. Ain't Nexus. I told that hoe, mind your own. I told you to play Whitney Houston. Talking about she couldn't find. I said, use a lying eggs. You gonna find Whitney Houston on today, Alexa. That was serious. Who? Baby, they be listening to our conversation. I had, they had, y'all don't know my family, but they had tapped my phone one time. I said, I'm gonna have the police department all hot and bothered. You don't wanna listen to my conversations. Y'all be done start screwing each other, listening to my, tapping in my conversations. I'm ridiculous. You don't want to listen to what I be talking about. All right, Darius, I'm gonna start with you first, and then I'm gonna go to Keish, and then I'm gonna go to Lakeisha. Ha! Ain't that something? Keish and Lakeisha. Let me know you listening, Darius, and I will start it. Shamar, you sent for an ancestors? Okay. Yes, baby. Shamar, let me write that down. I know y'all gonna send me my money, so I ain't even worried about it, because I don't want to put on my pimp on and be out there looking for my hoes about my money. Chief Apostle. I ain't come here to talk. I'm here about my money. That my mama told me. She had to come to schoolhouse. She said, I ain't come to talk. My mama told me, you better fix it before I get there. I was trying to get it straight, honey. I don't know. I think Virgos got an anointing in their backhand. Your soul come out your body. Praise God. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Darius. Eto Rabasha, the Pisces. Okay now, Darius. Darius got me out here. Ibasa. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Darius, the Pisces. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? All Alrighty. She said, Gemini do too. Woo. I ain't got no whipping, but no, I got a whipping from a Virgo, and my daddy is a Cancer. My daddy beat me so fast. Only two people I ain't seen my mama bow up at was my grandma and my daddy. Everybody else, she didn't care nothing about it. Not at all. That lady was something else. She didn't care nothing about my feelings either. All right, Darius. Ooh, look at that. Pisces comes up, the big picture in shadow for Pisces. Yin Yang. It says Aleph Nun Yud. It said this name raises my awareness of long-term effects of all my actions, and I gain the ability to see the spiritual challenges in every moment before they become the foundation of chaos and crisis. This card right here is basically talking about sitting down, counting up the cost, and this is like nipping stuff in the bud. This is what they want you to focus on, making sure that you're nipping stuff in the bud. Don't let anything get out of control. Deal with things, and it's talking about that things are there of a spiritual nature. I know that you are dealing with certain situations, but it's, even though it is a physical thing that is happening, it is the spirits challenging you, seeing if you are prepared for the journey that awaits you. Then your middle card comes up, banishing the remnants of evil. Lamed Aleph Va. It said the light of this name deactivates negative energy and cleanses my environment. This is talking about the cleansing that is going on. Me and you had already talked about some of the stuff that I'll be doing for you. But this right here is talking about cleansing your environment, and it's talking about deactivating that negative energy and just trying to stay as positive, especially when you know that you are headed to higher heights and deeper depths. And then look at this. Your outcome card is in sexual energy. Scorpio just came in on your outcome card. So that is very good. Also, Scorpio rules about road opening and opportunity, but it is sexual in nature. It says Kaf Va Kuf. It said, with this name I purify my desires so that I share love and energy with my partner, or putting his or her needs ahead of my own. It said I ignite sexual energy so that my passion helps elevate all existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish sexual activities. This outcome card, it talks about restoration. It talks about brokenness, but it talks about being restored. It also talks about opportunities lost, and that there are certain things that are going to be restored due to the other situations that have happened in the past. But this also talks about developing more positive relationship. And is sexual doesn't always mean intimacy, but since I'm a freak, I talk about intimacy a lot. But my thing is, sex represents connection. It represents bonds. Okay, so this talks about being a person that if you can trust them, that putting certain people, places, and things ahead of yourself, not in the sort of denying self, but especially when there's certain things of spiritual nature that needs to be taken care of first. If I were you, I would read Psalm 25 tonight. I got some goat I got to deal with. Keish, my baby Scorpio. Is y'all feeling this yellow? Is y'all feeling this yellow? Oshun. Where's my baby? Okay, right there. And after her, my baby Scorpio is gonna be Lakeisha. And I did Shamari's ancestor. Okay. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Keish, the Scorpio. Idiosa, Keish, the Scorpio. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Keish, the Scorpio. What is it that the Scorpio needs to focus on? Idiosa. Ebasa. Got that. All right. There go Gemini flirting. All right. We got baby Scorpio. Your shadow comes up in Scorpio. Speak your mind. It says Nun Tav Hey. It said, when I need to tell the truth, the name gives me the courage to open my heart before I open my mouth. Ooh, I don't know. All right there, Shamari. I like the way you said that. I don't know if y'all remember that ice cream back in the day. It's Superstar used to be blue and red, and then they had the chocolate and the yellow. Y'all remember that ice cream? My mind went there. And it said, and when I need to hear the truth, it gives me the strength to open my ears and close my mouth. I like this card coming up for my baby Scorpio because it talks about maturity. Basically knowing when to hold them, knowing when to super FUD. That's right, Keith. Knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them. It is so very, very important. Especially that she worries about how she is, her temperament. This card right here talks about you growing in your maturity. That is in your shadow, and it's also learning, knowing when. But you will have the strength to open your ears when it's time, and you also have the courage to speak what your real truth is. Long range vision in Scorpio. It says, Hey Resh Yud. It said, I have the power of clear vision. I like this. Clear vision and foresight in every part of my life. I feel like with this Scorpio, a lot of things are going to be made clear because your cards are talking about you growing into your spiritual. I feel like you in the midst of the cocoon and going through metamorphic, and a lot of stuff eventually is going to just make so much more sense. It said, I can see the full-grown tree and the newly planted seed. I can grasp the cause and effect relation that govern our reality. My life choices and actions are motivated by ultimate results, not monetary illusions. I can now also see more with my eyes. I can perceive more through my mind's eye and see more through my intuition. This is a very, very spiritual card for baby Scorpio. My thing is, once you start awakening your energy and frequency and stuff like that, you got to do more cleansing, especially my water signs and earth signs, because a lot of times you're going to be picking up other people's energy and you don't need to make it your own energy. Your outcome card is Stop Fatal Attraction. Scorpio, it says stop fatal attraction. In the outcome, you're going to be able to attract what you desire. You're not going to, because the more knowledge you grow into, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to read the card in a minute, but the more knowledge you grow into, the more understanding you're going to have about your energy, and then you're not going to be bringing things in your life that you really don't want, okay? It said, Yud, Yud, Yud. It said, I am the high priest or high priestess in your situation, in the temple of my own being, and through the power of this name, my soul is imbued with divine energy, and evil people are banished from my presence. This is also talking about you growing forward and removing any negativity, not just negativity of energy, but people that don't mean you no good. This is why I tell people, if you do your spiritual work and you continue, them spirits that are in charge and you venerating your ancestors, they'll take care of that stuff. Half of the time I be talking trash, I already know my spirit's gonna handle it, but I'm gonna say what I gotta say because I'm a sage. All right, where's my Gemini? Gemini. Sheesh. Ooh, ebasa. Oh, my Gemini. Whew. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Esa. Lakeisha. Yeah, you need to come. I need to do a cleansing on you. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Lakeisha the Gemini. Lakeisha the Gemini. The Eto Rabba Sanderiosa. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning this Gemini. What is it that this Gemini needs to focus on? What is this Gemini needs to focus on? Esa. In Gemini, opposite of Gemini is Sagittarius. Your shadow card says diffusing negative energy and stress. Coming up for Gemini, you need to focus on doing things that will de-stress you. And it talks about, it says, Kaf, Hey, Tab. It said, purifying white light banishes the unseen omnipotent forces and deactivates harmful influences that may be lurking by. There's not only there's eyes on this particular Gemini, and it says especially those that dwell inside me. Stress dissolves, pressure is released, balance and positive energy permeates my being and my world. They want you to focus on centering yourself, removing negative energy, and especially influences outside of your environment. Anything outside of your home, anything outside of your, it's kind of like Madame Oshun said, if you ain't financing me, effing me, or feeding me, I don't care. This right here, this is going to alleviate a lot of stress and dissolve some pressure. Then this other card says, no guilt is in your present card. It says, hey, Chet Shin. It said, I recall negative deeds from the past. I reflect on some of the more unpleasant traits. I feel the pain that I have caused others. What in the world is? And it says, I ask for light to eradicate all of my negative attributes. The force called repent or change spiritually repairs from my past sins and diminishes the dark side of my nature. Gemini, this card talks about things that have gone on in the past that's still creeping up in your present. And this card talks about change. When I say do not put new wine in old bottles, if people are not prepared or willing to move on, you cannot fix the past. If they're not willing to bring about change, it is not going to work. This card right here, cash up still ain't working. This card right here is saying that if you do not watch it, the dark aspect of Gemini is going to be front and center. Gemini is all about get back. Through the air element. They will ruin you. Outcome card. You welcome, Darius. Much love to you. Your outcome card talks about sexual energy for Gemini. It says Kaf Va Kuf. It says, with this name I purify all my desires so that I share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. Not gonna happen. I ignite sexual energy so that my passion helps me to elevate all existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish sexual activities. This card right here coming up for Gemini, especially the flirter of the zodiac. This card talks about opportunities. This card is talking about not squandering your opportunities. This is also talking about evaluating and putting things in order of priority. This card also talks about elevating your relationships that serve purpose. I'm going to stress that. This is about elevating any relationship that serves purpose. But there are some things are lurking. Other people are actually, I don't like this card over here. If I were you, before you go to bed tonight, read Psalms 59, Gemini, and then read Psalms 54 and 55. That Gemini said, I told you I would need you. I told you I need that stuff. She ain't lying. Sometimes she be talking so much trash, I don't know if she's serious. She was serious. She would tell the truth. I feel that. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, I think I got everybody. Those that y'all can send it to me via website, or you can Zelle it to me. Or if you don't have that, whenever Cash App come back up. I said I was surprised. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, and Keith, read that in that direct order. You have to read 59 first and then go to 54 and then 55. Always remember, y'all, when the spirit person tell you to do something, it's different when you do it on your own. All right? I got to stay clean. All right. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to comment. And don't forget to share. This is for grown people. And this is for those that are really trying to operate in magic. And remember, obedience is better than sacrifice. A pimp named Slickback. Who are you? Your mama called me Gurgle. Because I get them jaws to working. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right, I'll see y'all on the flip. I got to go eat.